This week, Zilliqa is up 147%, but I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about something more exciting. Because if I talk about something that goes up, you're too late. Today I'm going to talk about Ooki Protocol. It is the best performing video on my channel. Not even kidding. Bang. 3 months ago I made this video. And I can see that a lot of you are waiting for an update. And without further ado, I'm of course the most open-minded investor / NFT artist on YouTube with a diverse appetite for risky asset classes ranging between shopping centers and shitcoins, but not government bonds, creating contact-led, family-friendly, cookie-accepting, cat-free, technical and specialized tutorials and guidelines to harness the generational wealth transfer found in crypto trends that allows us to believe in Jesus Christ and a fan of Gary and extremely well-educated and multilingual Korean, but with hair naturally curly than the average Asian male and highly coveted by many moms and daughters, also known as Hodl. Him. I'll tell you what Ooki is first. For those of you who haven't had the pleasure to watch the video, I'll tell you what Ooki is. Ooki is ranked 575, okay? And it has a market cap of $47 million, right? And fully diluted market cap of $146 million. It's been fluctuating. It is on every freaking major exchange there ever was. Binance is there, Gate is there, KuCoin is there, Mexi is there, SushiSwap is there, Bitrue is there, Pinex is there. It's everywhere. It is everywhere. So it has a very good trading volume at 27 million. It's got a great market cap at 47 million. It means there's a lot of room for improvement there. And so today I'm just gonna do a big dive into it. What even is Ooki? Okay, Ooki is a place where you can trade, borrow, lend, and stake. But more importantly, this is a platform through which you are able to trade leveraged futures trading with cryptocurrency, but that is fully decentralized. I mean, I'll show you some stuff here now. I'm gonna click on exchanges, DEX, okay? And like they pull some big volumes here. 300 million, 245 million on HoneySwap, Uniswap version 2 is 200 million. SushiSwap is 144 million on a daily basis. You know, trading volume is going crazy at the moment because, you know there's money coming in. Spot derivatives exchange. I mean, this is the most close thing that I think we need to compare it to. 66, what is that, $1 billion a day? That's a lot, 97% increase within 24 hours, which is a lot. BitGet, I'm gonna show you this BitGet. The problem with these is that they're so heavily regulated. These are all DEX spots. So if there was a DEX derivatives, like Ooki would probably be the only one that actually functions properly. Ooki offers up to 5x leverage, but for example, like BitGet, I'm on BitGet, for example, I've got to press login. I got to do this with password. I got to put in an email and log in, and it's going to ask for me to, verify twice over with email, verification code and phone number, and then also do it like a Google Authenticator. It asks for every single bit of my information, including my freaking copy of my passport, to where I live, where my dog lives, where my cat lives, where my family lives, and where my family's dog and cat. You get the point. It's a lot of information that you got to give out. That defeats the purpose of blockchain technology, which is the whole point of decentralization. We got to put these big companies off their throne, you know what I'm saying? I mean, there's nothing wrong with trading these because they are regulated, and these kind of exchanges are extremely popular, like where there is futures trading allowed. For example, Australia is sort of sits in the middle, which is where I'm talking from. But I know like in Korea, futures trading is massive, right? Like Japan is also massive as well. Pretty much everywhere around the world is massive. United States is very, very, very careful on futures trading. And so the fact that we actually have a platform that's fully decentralized, liquidity provided by SushiSwap, which is great, powered by Ethereum and Chainlink, and you can trade cryptocurrencies using the power of DeFi, right? That is amazing. So what are some of its latest updates, okay? These latest updates are predominantly, I feel that it is predominantly shaped around the growth of the actual platform to actually have more people coming in. So no more rollovers, that's a good thing. So that's kind of like the move from like futures contracts to futures perpetual contracts, which is a lot of the futures exchanges doing. If you don't understand, that's okay. It's a good thing, all right? That means, we don't suffer from as many liquidations every time there's rollover, and people don't like that very much, So it's good to actually have a perpetual futures contract, dynamic interest rates, new DEX selectors, so we can choose from different DEXs to execute these trades. Flash loans are available as well. I know that's not something that every one of you can actually do. It actually most of you probably won't be able to do, take advantage of this, but there will be some bots and some programs out there who will be able to do this, which will then cause room for, arbitrage. That means there's going to be better balance in pricing as well. And there's obviously new trading pairs as well. So this all points towards basically the benefits of a centralized exchange on a future centralized exchange that's going to be available on the decentralized exchange that is Ooki. Okay. That being said, do I think that there is a massive potential? Yes, I do. Because if we go to, for example, like Binance, okay, Binance, maybe BNB coin, that's more of an ecosystem. So let's go to like OKX or something, OKX coin or whatever. FTX token, yeah. Let's have a look at that, for example. So that's a whopping $7 billion market cap, right? And with Ooki, he's only sitting at $47 million market cap. So that times by 10 is 470, so 500 million, and then maybe another 5 on top of that is times that. There's about 100x that we're looking at. Maybe Ooki won't be as big as FTX. I concede to that fact. Maybe it won't be as big as that. But being that it will go half as big as that, that's totally possible. And the reason why I'd say I don't think it'll go as big as that, and that's not necessarily a bad thing, is because if you look at like cryptocurrencies here now, Uniswap, for example, is a decentralized exchange for spot. And you can see that runs still, slower than Kronos, which is CRO, and also Binance, right? And so it runs behind some of these centralized exchanges because they're just more simple to use, I guess, right? But in some ways, I think like Ooki does make things as simple as possible. This is a platform right now. Ew, gross. I got to get out of that Ethereum blockchain because it costs $1 million to trade every single time. And seriously, you just chuck in your wallet address in there straight away, and then boom, you're good to go. You can just chuck on your good leverages on a nice blockchain that you want. This technology is only going to be adopted into more blockchains. And that's a good thing. That's a really good thing. So what do I think about the project in the long run? I think it's a fantastic project. It just has to market itself as the better futures exchange for decentralized behavior, right? Is that going to happen? Yeah, well, it's pretty well connected. There's a lot of volume in the cryptocurrency as well. The more updates that they bring about, permissionless listings and things like that, it is going to then send the price up to the freaking moon because the utility remains. So what am I doing with Ooki right now? Well, one option is to hodl, right? Because let's face it, it's retraced from, that is a long tail, bloody hell. But let's just accept, somewhere there as the price there to where the price is right now. I mean, I think we should be looking at about here. I'll just draw a line from there. We're looking at 83% retracement. Like I'm pretty comfortable with that. If you want to hodl from here onwards, that's fine. Maybe until the next bull market. Who knows when that's going to come? Is that going to come now? Is it going to come in 4 years' time? I mean, it may beat out the current high for a little while, but I think, now's not the right time to speculate whether we're in a bull run or not, I don't think. I think it'll be in about 3 years' time, like, we're going to be waiting for our next bull run because bull runs happen every 4 years, right? So right now, I would just be, trading in and out. It's a nice sort of liquid cryptocurrency. I'm just drawing some lines here at the moment. It's hitting the resistance at the moment, so I would even short it. It's on available on Binance and everywhere. So you can definitely short this coin too. And it's sitting sort of above the 200 and the 100 MA lines as well. So these are good regions for testing. So once it hits these levels, I'll just put a spot order and buy it. And it looks like it's going to go up like 30-40% at a time, kind of like what I've been doing with Floki and stuff like that. That's 8%. That's pretty good. From the bottom, okay, that's 17%. So there are plenty of opportunities to actually make your trades in there. So it's going to stay quiet unless they're going to come up with some crazy announcements here and there, or be able to create some sort of marketing activity where they can actually bring in some mad market adoption. But until then, there are plenty of reasons to actually stay well within the market and to actually start trading, and taking profits and just sort of dipping in and out of the market, if you get what I'm saying, right? So I think on those bases, these two lines actually play a pretty important role. Obviously, play with your RSIs on the 4-hour charts. I think it looks pretty nice and sticky. I think that sort of sums up like how we can do the best out of this cryptocurrency here. And, I've told you the short-term trading strategy the other day. If you want to use that on this chart here, you definitely can try that as well, of course. The 15-minute chart doesn't look too good in terms of how it behaves against the 100 and the 200 EMA, maybe because the market has become like violently good recently. But I think overall, we have maybe experienced a short-term sort of peak at the moment. And I think it'd be a good time to actually take some profits, stay in and out of the market. And by trading more often, I think, and understanding how it works, if you have entered into a position in a price much higher than this, like that's okay. Just reduce your average. There will be little moons where you'll be able to then make an exit as well. Taking regular profits will be the way to go for you as well. So stay updated with Ooki. Overall, it is a fantastic project. I think it will last. It is not a small coin. It's not a small project at all. People are still very much involved. Look at the amount of design and the work that goes in, and for somebody to create such a functional and amazing product, it'll be very sad to not see enough adoption come in. And I think for the product that it is, I think it'll come in with a lot of interest. Once there's going to be more interest in the market. I mean, like, put it this way, guys. We looked at these trading volumes here, like in the derivatives market. Within 24 hours, there's a 97, like 2x in the volume, right? Binance is over compared to yesterday to today, they're making twice the amount of money that they would make from their trading fees, right? That's pretty freaking crazy. So I think with Ooki, for now, just trade in and out of the market, just lock in lower prices and then sell at higher prices. I think that will be the way to go. I think for now, I think it's going to probably retrace. I'm keeping an eye on the RSI as well, and if it definitely dips below that that 20 or gets close to the 30 mark, I'll definitely be making some trades for sure. So it'd be interesting to see how that goes. I mean, you do have to project that the graph will do this, so I think there'll be some behavior around these levels where the MA lines are positioned as well. So there you have it, guys. That's Ooki. All right, I will continue to do updates on Ooki every now and again. All right, just be patient, guys. That's the name of the game in crypto. If you're not going to be patient, then obviously become better at trading. And the best thing for you to do that is obviously by subscribing, liking the video, and of course ringing the notification bell so that you can stay updated every time I make a video. Thanks for tuning in. Love you all very much. Peace out.